My relationship with my parents was very intense from a young age. They were never around to raise me, but when they were, it was always chaos. My father had extreme anger problems, which translated to physical abuse towards me. And my mother had severe depression with suicidal tendencies, which led to her abusing me mentally and emotionally. On my 15th birthday, everybody was home, and I hated it. It was the last place I wanted to be, but my mother, as always, made me stay home on my birthdays. Every year, my mother would tell me about how hard she fought with my father to keep me because having a baby girl in my father's culture was apparently considered bad fortune. She would remind me how grateful I should be towards her for allowing me to live. That night, my father had come home from work upset and was angry. It was evident in every move he made and every word he said. He demanded to have his drink, so I rushed to the kitchen to get him one, worried he might explode if I didn't. Before I knew it, he threw the glass on the dining table in complete rage. I still don't know what I did to trigger him, but the punches and kicks began pouring down on me. I screamed when I saw I was about to be stabbed in my eye, but my mother just stood there and watched. He didn't stop, even though I was bleeding everywhere. Later, when I was at the brink of losing my sight, my mother drove me to the hospital and said, "Tell them you fell down the stairs. Don't bring up your father." So I did. I lied to the doctors and the police. But something in me snapped that night and changed me forever. I worked multiple jobs to keep myself busy even after school, and then finally left home 2 years later. I went to therapy and began trying to heal myself. I had to teach myself that I'm more than just a part of a dysfunctional family. I focused on my talents and honed my craft, which allowed me to find a space to express myself. Now, in my late 20s, I'm still recovering and learning to find and love myself. I've made healthier choices in life and stay around people that allow me to heal and appreciate myself out of my trauma and mental illnesses. Today, I'm a therapist, a speaker, an author, a spiritual business coach, and a multiple 7-figure entrepreneur with 5 different businesses. And all of it is for that little me and the dreams she had, which she grew up believing she wasn't worthy of. We made it. And this is just the beginning to a never-ending journey to myself.